Hello everybody, Sergeant Soul here and we're back with How to Rust, and today we are looking at external furnace rooms that you could place in a compound, a clan compound, your solo compound, whatever you're going to do, wherever you're going to place them. There's three different options. We have one, the small furnace room. Up over here, I know it's really far away, is the medium furnace room. And last but not least, sorry about the glare, the large furnace room. Now, as I said, all of these furnace rooms are going to be exterior of your base, such as in a compound where you could be surrounding your base, you could be surrounding your quarry, your pump jack, whatever. So the idea here is, of course, make sure you surround these with high external walls because they are very vulnerable sitting on their own. So first up, we're going to look at the small furnace room. Now, this one, I actually went and honeycombed a little bit. You don't have to add any of this. Because it's a smaller room, I felt that it needed something a little bit extra for protection. Close you. So anyway, this is pretty much it. It's a square surrounded by other rooms where the furnaces are sticking through the wall. You can actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 furnaces plus a large chest, because the idea here with these furnaces is you're going to be mass producing charcoal and it's got to go somewhere. Throw it in the chest. Maybe you can't transfer it to your main base right away. Just put it in the chest. That way you don't have to worry about the charcoal overflowing. This is very easily done by small groups or solo players. As I said, it's a square foundation. You wrap it around with triangles, like so, all the way around, and then just wall it up. Now, as I said, I surrounded this with, put the code lock. I surrounded this with honeycombing because if someone were to blast this wall, there's a chance they could destroy the furnaces. So at least if they take this wall out, they're going to need 2 more C4 to get all the way in. So that's the small furnace room. Thought I heard the code lock go off. Guess not. Alright, so now we're going to look at the medium furnace room. Now this one is a little tricky to get it to work correctly. It involves the large furnace. However, it has to be completely flat to make this work 100%, and I wasn't able to do it. I screwed this up. So when you guys are placing this furnace, make sure you do it correctly. And after we're done seeing the medium and the large furnace rooms, I'll show you how to build them and how easy it is probably to screw it up. So here we have a large furnace on the ground surrounded by the second layer of a circle tower, I guess you could say. And we have a crap ton of smaller furnaces, both on the ground or on the first level and on shelves going all the way around. We're even able to squeeze a couple large chests in here on the triangles. You don't have to do it. If you want, you could just do extra furnaces like in these 2 spots. But as you see, I was able to put the small half walls all the way around except for on this side, because the way that the large furnace is, it's slightly angled, and this little roof hood thing is preventing those walls from going up. That same, I guess, no build barrier actually goes all the way up to the top and is preventing me from being able to put the 2 walls up there as well. So when you guys do yours, try to make it as flat as possible in order to get it to work correctly. I probably could have inched it a little bit closer to the door to see if it would have worked, but getting the furnace down and getting it to work right is a real pain. But overall, if you build it right and you get everything sealed up tight, this actually makes a really good furnace room. I mean, just looking in here, you've got this for all your ores and whatnot, and we're talking a lot of charcoal production all in one tight, secure building. Now, it'll only stay secure if you surround it with large exterior walls. Close the door. But that should be common sense at this point. Now we're going to look at the large furnace room. And this one offers a lot more protection, but also a lot more room. So, close. So we're going to go inside of here. And as you see, I was able to get the walls and the door all the way around it. The door is just something to make it look nice. It gives people a chance to access the furnace without actually having to go in there. Turn off. And then surrounding, we have 2 different options. This is triangle 1, where you have a shelf towards the back, and you're able to squeeze in, 7 furnaces like this. You could put 2 furnaces in the front next to the center one, however, it'll prevent you from getting the 2 in the back. This is one way to do it. I don't recommend doing it this way. This is square 1, so we got triangle 1 and square 1. This is another method where you have the shelf in the back, and you're actually able to get, 8 furnaces on this one. Another one where, I mean, you could put one here and you still might be able to reach all of these, but it's just easier to leave the middle one out, just so you can kind of grab everything you need to grab. It's another one where I wouldn't recommend. I actually recommend both Triangle 2 and Square 2. Triangle 2 here gets us, what is that, 7, 8, 9, 10 furnaces in the 3 triangles here. You just walk inside here and you can access all the back ones. See if I can do it with my HUD turned off. There we go. See? You're able to access all of these, as well as the 3 on top. And then, I'll turn that off later. And then the square, we're actually able to get 8. But it's a little bit easier, I feel like. You're able to get into the back here and whatnot. Really, the squares aren't all that different. I mean, it's the same amount of furnaces. But the main important thing here is, let me see if I can find it. You want to make sure that if your furnace or your base is getting raided, you're able to throw walls up and disguise all this. Because there's a good chance that they might think that these furnace rooms, if you're sealing them up like this, are actually just honeycombing, and they might just walk right past it. So on this side, I didn't do any of that because it'll all be the same. But I did surround it with a couple chests. You're going to be producing a lot of charcoal, you're going to be producing a lot of ores that are going to make, you know, sulfur and high quality metal and whatnot. You need somewhere to put it. So I surrounded this with chests. Not really all that big of a deal. So let's go outside, and I'm going to fly away somewhere to see if I can find a good spot. Then I'm going to show you how to build these medium and large furnace rooms. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we are just outside of the little base we set up there with the 3 furnaces. Didn't have to really go all that far. The main thing here, though, as I'm going to show you guys, let's see, I need to craft up a couple furnaces. I'm not on the Rusticity server, I'm on the Bob the Builder server right now. There's some other admins on there that are able to keep control of things for me, so I'm able to come on here. And it's a little bit easier because the server is not quite as populated. Where's large furnace? There we go, large furnace. I'll make 3 of these. Alright, now, as you can see, you're able to place the furnace, but it's angled. That's not going to work for this. What we need to do is try to find the spot that is as flat as possible. That's actually not too bad. I think that'll do. Alright, so from here, the easiest way that I found is to try to guess the best placement. Let's just say, I think this is going to be it. Not quite centered, though. Let's try to center that up at least. Try that, maybe? Well, we'll give it a try. So start with a square, and then we're just going to walk our way all the way around this thing. Hopefully we can get it to work. I think we might be in business. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, gonna upgrade all this to stone, obviously, because you don't want it to be twig. Easy to take out. Hey, easy to take out. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now we have our very first ring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go with the medium, and then we're gonna change the medium to be the large. So right away, we're just going to throw up our walls because you need to throw the walls up. So all the way around. Walls, walls, walls. Wallsy, walls, walls, walls. Alright, going to throw our doorway on. I'm not going to upgrade these. You guys know to upgrade those to stone. From here, you just throw roofs up on all of these. All the way around. Almost fell into the furnace. Alright, obviously you'd upgrade your roofs to stone and whatnot. Now here's hoping that we did it correctly. You know what? I think we're in luck. Oh, that's awesome. We got really great placement on that. We're actually able to build all the way around. Let's see. Now we need to make a door. Where's my door? Door. Armored door. Alright. If you did it correctly, the armored door should place no problem, and it did. Alright. From here, take that, throw it up. If you like the open look of the small half walls or whatever they're called, of course you could do that. I feel that surrounding it with walls like this is a lot more secure, but because of the angling, sometimes you're not able to put a full wall. You'll only be able to put the half wall. So from here, obviously this is the medium. Let's see if we can climb to the top. I don't like using the flying no clip on this server. I feel like it's really wonky. Oh, I fell. Come on. Don't make me look bad now. Yeah. Okay, so from here, you can pretty much place the walls on any of these roofs. Roofs? Yeah. I like to do it, you know, just whatever one, and, oh, whatever one glows blue. Shoot. Why you gotta be like that? Hold on, I gotta turn my chat back on. Go away. Don't want none of that. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. Blue. It's a little bit harder when you're running up here because there's the chance to fall. Ooh, am I going to be able to do this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you're not going to go. Really? Is that how we're going to play this? Oh, it went! Yes! Perfect placement. This is exactly what you want this to look like. And now I'm stuck. Please let me out. Please let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, yes! Alright, so this is our medium furnace room. Obviously, we can get rid of that. We'll do that later. This is really all it takes to just do the basic medium furnace. And then, of course, on all the squares, you'd put shelves, furnaces, or chests on the triangles or whatnot. It's all pretty simple. Now, from here, if you want to take this and make it into a large, let's actually get rid of this now. Need to remove it. On this server, you can't actually damage structures, so you have to use the remove tool. So, unfortunately, we got to leave the chat on for now. What you do is you go out here, add triangles to the squares, and squares to the triangles. So, that might be a little confusing, so I'm going to kind of show you how to do it. I like starting with squares because squares, to me, are a little bit easier to start with. And then you just go all the way around, like this. Come on. Sometimes the game likes to give you a hard time with the building. We all know. Hey, no, I'm stuck. Let me out. Let me out. I don't want a no clip. Ugh. Whoa. All right, easy, easy. Okay, here we go. No clip. That was fun. All right, almost there. So we now have this, which is the outline for the next level of the circle base, and basically all we do here is, let's see, our door is here. I should have put the door over here in the triangle. Nah, that's okay. Not a big deal. So we're gonna place the door here. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. You could put it however you want. Squares, triangles. You guys can figure that out easily. Go all the way around like so. Alright. Now we have to put the roof up. Not the roof, the floors up, the ceilings. I don't like calling them floors because in this case they're a ceiling. Because we need something for the roof on the inner portion to attach to, because we're going to end up removing all of those inner walls. Now for these, because it's a really lower level, you don't have to put pillars in. I mean, if you want to, it raises the stability, but there really isn't a reason to. The stability isn't going to be bad enough that you need to do it. See, it's 80% without a pillar. Come on. Almost there. There we go. All right. Great. So now from here, we can upgrade all of our foundations because it'll be a little bit easier to see what we're doing for the build. So let's go all the way around. I could have done the auto upgrade, but I figured for you guys that are on vanilla, it would have been a little bit easier to see what's actually being done, upgrading and all. So I'm not going to rely too heavily on the mods. Alright, there we go. So now from here, actually we do need to move this over to the square, don't we? Yes, we do. No problem. A little bit of lag there. Alright. Like so. Oops. Put that there so the roof doesn't fall. No fall? Yeah. Okay, great. There we go. My mistake. It will work a lot better if you have it on the square. So from here, let's get rid of that remove. Throw your walls in like so. No, that's not what I wanted. Like so. So that your 3 triangles and your squares are all separated. Now you're going to do the same thing all the way around. And once you do that, have it all upgraded to stone, which we're not going to do. We don't actually have to do it. We need to make some shelves and of course some furnaces, but you know, I don't need to show you guys that. Literally, you make like 500 furnaces for this. Now, one, you can put the shelf in the back. It'll work for either one. As we saw with the demonstration earlier, there are different ways to do it, and however you want to do it is the way that you want to do it. Sometimes you have to remove the floor above the shelf in order to get it to place in the back. So if it's not working for you, you can only place it in the front or over the square. Go back, remove these floors above the shelf, and you should be able to put it all the way back. But from there, you go all the way around, you add your furnaces, you add your boxes, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, that's all I got. Sergeant Solge, How to Rust. We're looking at furnace rooms for the exterior portion of your base, either in a compound or attached to a quarry or whatever you want to do. And if you liked the video, please let me know in the comment section if you have any questions about how this was done, or how this could be done differently, or anything. Just let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. So, Sergeant Solge, How to Rust furnace rooms, and we'll see you in the next How to Rust video. Bye-bye! Thank you for watching How to Rust, a series for new players to the game of Rust. If you have any ideas for future episodes that could be useful to new players, please feel free to leave a comment in the comments section of this video.